It's time for the here and now. Will our man of the hour be tough, bouncing through a major slump in his career? Or will it be Seamus? Aaron's taken 2 tour triumphs. And then there's Terry Don. He's way out west, where he's wowed him with 4 wins. This is history in the making. It's Bro Crunch time. Hang on, everybody. It's bull riding time from Long Beach, California, with the 1993 World Championships. It's the Acme Bull Riders Only Series, brought to you by Roper Apparel, the greatest looking shirt you'll ever wear, and by Original Coors. Howdy, everybody. I'm Bob Tallman, and welcome to Southern California. I've talked about Tough. I've talked about Terry Don. I've bragged on the kid from Auburn, that Aaron Seamus. I've bragged on them all. But I'm looking at a $50,000 contest where one man will have an opportunity to ride 1, 2, maybe 4 for $15,000. Now, I'm a little jacked up about this, but we should be, because this is the biggest thing of the year. Gary LeFew, you're the guru. You're the champion. You're the trainer and the teacher. If you had to pick one kid, who would it be?
Well, here we got the two baddest pins of bull in the world come together here. It's going to be the guy that can ride the double-ranked bull. In that final round, every bull in there can be marked above 90 on. Terry Don West has 5 90-point rides this year. No one comes close to him. In my opinion, he's the man to beat.
If we were talking about Terry Don in Las Vegas and the odds makers, let's take a look at this right now, because Terry Don is the man, and I want to talk about Chicago. Here it was in the Rosemont Horizon. This only happened a few days before, and what you're about to see is a man with a bruised kidney, a sore arm, and a strong mind. We took him to the east, and we won him the money. He's at $44,667. Hedeman, Seamus, Sharp, and Wolf to follow after that. When you talk about what's going to happen right about here, I want you to get up close and personal, as the Bailey Hat Cam will take you right up the nostril of the bull, right into the hand of the cowboy. This puts you in the heart. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Bro Crunch time. Don't anybody move. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. We're talking about the qualifying championship rounds at Long Beach for the Acme Bull Riders Tour 1993 World Championships. This is how it all comes together. In round 1, we start with 20 competitors. To get to round 2, where the seeded cowboys then mix and match their best, the most we can have is 13. In round 3, for those that survived, we're talking about 10. And then round 4, when 3 and 4 have the 2 rankest pen of bulls, we'll see who is there to ride the 4th. It's going to be a bull riding. I promise you, don't anybody move, because we're going to give you the toughest of the nation, a cut above the rest in rodeo. Now, the Roper highlights out of the first round. We're talking about Jeff Cathcart. Hang time is the bull. 8 seconds. 1 hand in the rope and 1 hand free. It's a very simple situation, but all you've got to do is ride to make a Roper highlight, and Cathcart may have rode one of the rankest bulls and best that he's rode in his entire career for Bull Riders Only. Jump back in with Brent Thurman from Austin, Texas. 8 ball. Don't put this one in the corner. That's the bull. You need to put him in your corner. At the end of the second and third jump, he was in trouble. The bull jumped back underneath him. He made a great recovery with the upper body ride, and it was over to make him one of the top 4 marks of the first round. Now, out of the past, into the future. This is Bobby D, the great Bobby Delvecchio from New York City. He's in the big city of Long Beach, and even though he makes his home in Gilbert, Arizona. 15 years of excellence. That's what athletic try and ability is all about. Bobby D, it's good to see you back on the top of the pack. It's Cathcart, Thor Hulbert, Buddy Golden, Rory Lemmel. Talking about second round qualifiers here, followed by Abe Morris, Jimmy Morris, then to Todd Steinbach and Brent Thurman of Texas. In the second round seating position, Darrell Mills, the Canadian champion, hot again and ready to ride. Richard Rule, Michael Gaffney, the G-Man. Scott Redding, the rancher from Montana, and Dax Lackey, the young hotshot, the prep boy from Texas. Let's go down to the arena right now and talk to Shaw Sullivan and Gary LeFew about bulls. This is Bull Talk.
Let's look at the game plan for the second round. We got the bad boys of Bull Land here. We got the Eliminators. They buck out 71% of the Cowboys, and they ain't any smooth trip.
No, sir. These are the eliminators, and they're called eliminators for one reason. They get people on the ground. This is the type of bull when you show up, you don't like drawing them, but somebody's got to get on them, so it may as well be you. So just bear your hand in there and bear down and try to get the whistle. And here we start out with a bull called Wild Toad. Been ridden one time in his career. Here he throws off David Bailey, top 15 hands several times, and makes it look easy. We're going to come back here with a bull that's a former Bull of the Year, a bull that has learned a few tricks since this trip here at Tampa, Florida. Daryl Mills is on him right here, but since then he started moving forward a little more, comes around kind of under himself, moves forward again, and took him out of the rank pen down into the eliminator pen, but no easier to ride. Here we got a bull called Hard Rock, a bull that has been bucked off 7 out of the 8 guys that's been on him. Terry Don West rides him here, but Terry Don West liable to ride anything. So with that pin, we go out and then we go to your pin, so.
Well, you know, we got a coaster pin in the next pin. I mean, they're good bulls. They ride them about 70% of the time, but they're going to be in the mid-80s on these bulls if they ride them, and it should give them a chance to take a little bit of breather. And they're going to need a breather because in the final round, we got the juice. In the final round, we're going to start off with a bull called Pac Bell. Pac Bell, former Bucking Bull of the Year, in fact, 3 times Bucking Bull of the Year. This is a world champion cowboy from last year's Bull Riders Only Series, Cody Custer. This ended his career for this season when he tore the bicep literally away from his arm on this bull. And you just can't be wanting a bull like that right there. This bull right here is 23 White Lightning of Russells. This bull, Terry Don West, tapped off pretty good, but he's one of the few guys that have been able to ride this bull all season. And he did it for 93 points and to win. And like Gary said, Terry Don's liable to ride just about anything. So he's going to be a test for anyone. And here's Bodacious. And Terry Don wasn't liable to ride this bull. As you see him smacking down here, whipping down and bucking him off. And even Terry Don West can look like a gump when the bull's got that much power. Here we got Grasshopper, and speaking of making a guy look like a gump, this is Grasshopper, Bull of the Year, bucking off the G-Man. This is twice he's done it to the G-Man. You get that bull under G-Man again tonight, and it's a heck of a rematch. You get Pac Bell under any one of these guys, and it's a heck of a rematch. And you get Terry Don West on maybe 19 Grasshopper, and you're really looking at something tremendous.
What a pin of bulls. You know, folks, I knew Lane Frost. He was a great world champion. Luke Perry lives his story in a great movie. Coming February '94. See you at the movies, Cowboys. Talking about my judges, Alan Jordan Jr. and Chris Horton. When it comes to the lifesavers, somebody's got to put their life on the line, and here's 2 of the greatest in the world, Ryan Byrne of Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, and Lloyd Ketchum of Miles City, Montana. That's the Bull Riders Only for the Acme Tour for '93. We're in Long Beach, and we're going to be back with some of the rankest bulls in the world. Don't anybody move. Welcome back, everybody. We are ready to ride some bulls in the Long Beach Arena. This is the final show. I mean, the big tent is up and we're ready. Bob Tolman here with Gary LeFew, my guru. Somebody called you an analyst, and I'm not going to go for that because that means that now you're computerized and you can't do this anymore. And I know you can. Buddy goes. Now, today has been a great day in Southern California. We have been to Lake Elsinore to the circuit finals. This kid has already ridden 3 there, 1 in the first round, qualified and has now come back. He is ranked top 10 in the world, but he is better than that because he is in the top 30. A cut above everything else in radio. It's Bull Riders Only. I can't say enough. Buddy Golden. The only thing that happened, and all of that is his pet bull that he rides at home just for fun. And I don't mean the bucking bull, but Maurice. Great problem that he's got great.
Well, riding a bull like that probably helps. Something's been working for Buddy because he has had one heck of a year.
Yes, this is Weber Blue. Number 63. The big spotted captain. Our man from California. What a roll. He is on a high.
Yes, Buddy Golden has been riding good this year, and that's another good performance out of him.
We're going to take it at 80 points. First man, second round. Jump out and let's set the pace. This is the way it ought to be with 80 points. 80, 80, 80 for Bud. Everybody going to ride one down.
Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start it out right. This great
Oklahoma's never been famous for anything when it comes to the little town of Atoka. But here, what the Eagle is having ready to ride one. This is Mark Kane. Slam dunk. Now, he's won $35,000 when we talk about broad career earnings. What he can win here tonight in $15,000. You remember what happened a year ago here, what happened 2 years ago here. When he comes to Long Beach, Mark Kane can ride the Wranglers.
You bet. You know, it's funny, they talk about the free swing. Mark comes in and we ride and 50% of the forward. But up until this year, he held 190.9
Just pitched to this kid, let him have a shot at the center field fence, and that's exactly what he did. This bull had a little bit of everything, and all the power of the front end got sloshy and sloppy at the back end, but he qualified for the 8. One hand to the rope and one hand free, a little limp to walk away. He's a cowboy, Gary LeFew. That's a cowboy. 76 points, 4 behind the leader. 76, he is second. When you talk about the body bags in the rodeo business, this is the bull that did it a couple of years ago and took the life of the young man. Blue bonnet bouncing Sammy Andrews and Michael
Coming in with one of the highest percentages on the tour. He didn't get to go to as many because he was a cripple a lot this year, but still holding out about 80%, 85% ride ratio.
It comes to the credibility factor with 74 points. That puts him in the third place spot. But you just got to remember, when the chips are down, Michael Cassidy will be there.
2,000 tested, but he's also a part of our management team.
Okay, 2 is the number. This is the wild card. This is one of the unrideable bulls. It's Scott Redding from Columbus, Montana, is the man that's in the middle of it. Hank Williams Jr. sung some songs about the men from Montana. This is the unrideable bull.
He's one of the bulls we talked about, me and John earlier. This bull has been one time. Somebody had to put out a second. See them belly rolls that bull's got? Oh, he is bad to get the whip.
And he'll throw a guy off to the right or to the left. There's no possible way to know exactly what he's going to do.
And I mean, this guy is one of the toughest guys in the business to get on the ground.
When you're not Montana, we're back to the Big Sky Country with a 0.
Man, oh man.
When you've got a world champion bucking bull and an all-star Chevrolet bull, Outlaw Willie between your legs, tied to your body, what do you have to look at? Your name is Richard Rule from Colorado. You look down.
We talked about learning some tricks coming into the show here tonight. This bull, you know, he's a former bucking bull of the year, but he's been doing that here lately. He'll be bucking and then just fall down in that back end, scoot forward, slide you off that rope, and blow you out of there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sorry to say no score. We can't do any more for that. I was hoping for the match of the night. Richard, back to Colorado from California.
The man you'll watch on a gold. Funny name for about 1,800 pounds of hop and hamburger.
Knoxbury, California.
Little
He
man.
needs to be 81 to get to the lead ahead of Buddy Golden. Mark Cannon, number 2 spot. Campney, number 3. California, if you're going to make your move, you need to do it now. But this little man, the bull I'm talking about, is Dan Russell, the good Thor Homer, a test of his talents. He's another good quarterback. First round, he rode 2 today at Lake Elsinore.
The number 1 selling
What can he do? I don't think that it's right for a professional sportscaster to say, you dirty, rotten little bugger, but that's just exactly what you call that bull. He is a bag of trash, and they ought to put him in a landfill someplace. We're out there. Thor is off. That's it. I'm sorry, young fella, but you give it a good try. Gary LeFew qualified Jeff Cathcart out of the first round. This time it's Psycho. The Cheyenne man has got more than Dan Russell than he wants right here. What about this bull?
Well, if Dan rides up to his potential,
He keeps ahead of
this bull is a buck. Depending on his day, he can fit in
Psycho.
three of the
You want to hear the book on this
He can be in the rank pin. He can be in the
I'm
medium.
telling you. Drew Grindle has lost his step and two of the last year, but he'll still like a guy.
He got that foot behind him, got back and nailed it.
Great recovery. He went to the danger zone, jumped back up on his rope. I don't know that he did it to the bull. He's going to get him rolled. We need to be over ready to go to the lead, and it comes. The Long Beach is coming alive, and they're locking it.
Oh, that's where that old second and third effort comes
Yes.
from.
Watch it here. Here it comes. Now, this is the way it's supposed to be. He's back, he's up, he jumps away, jumps back up. You got to get out over your head, over the shoulders. That bull's flying him like a bad rocket chair. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the way it is at the Acme Bull Riders Tour for the championship round in Long Beach. World Championships in 1993 in Long Beach. We'll be back with more, and I mean more.
With the Bulls. California.
Welcome back, everybody. I want to talk to you about Phoenix, Arizona, the land of the sunshine. And on the 8th of January, that's where you need to be at the America West Arena. I want you to join Gary LeFew and all of our crew.
Wait a second.
Let's see what the judges say. Give him a score and an option for the reride. If that's what it takes, we'll take it.
Well, let me see what I can do.
Well, they're calling for the reride. The house announcer, Boyd Williams, got the crowd where he wants them. 66 for Jimmy and the reride. Austin, Texas has been proud of their sports teams over the years, and the Casper One Star State can be proud of Brent Thurman. He has brought us some excitement. But
You know, I
changes in time perspective. He's a bull buster.
You bet. This kid, ever since he come on the scene, was known for one thing, that try and try again. And in the long run, that's what's going to make it in this game.
the bull that we're running in.
It went the opposite way. He wasn't supposed to do that. Man, the farther he went, the farther he got. That's a lunge and rocket. Those big high lows like that are not easy to ride either.
Yes, sir. You got to move that front end on him.
Well, let's just see what the judges have to say. Remember, we're trying to qualify him out of the second round into the third. Then from there into the fourth, if you can make it and live one it out. 68 points, the lowest mark we've seen so far, but he's alive and well.
He may well be
Young Rory Lemon of Mudbeach, South Dakota is just happy to be here as a part of the final round of the Bull Riders Only in our championship round at Long Beach. We're talking about Star 7. One day I'll brag on this bull and he makes me look like a hero. Next day I'll brag on him and he makes me sound like I'm I know what to do with Rory. This kid will
Mr. Wendell Hamilton out of
You see what I mean? That bull's got so many scatter can't move. The stuttered step. Then he's got a double clutch. He didn't know what to do, but the farther he went, the better he got.
Well, boy, old Rory sure rode him right. His brother Red looked mighty good in their boxing matches at the Cow Palace last week.
Yes, he did. 84 points is going to be good enough in this round. I think that'll hold him in there for a qualifying get to the third, get rid of that limp and get back in room. When it comes to predictability, I know that this preppy young kid from Texas can make it work. We're talking about Max Lackey. We need an 85 to go to the lead. And Cathcart now number 2 at 82. And when he goes to California's pride at 80. We're talking about what you want to do when it starts the 8th of January. How about Phoenix, then Fargo, Ogden, Lakeside, Long Beach, back in Flagstaff, Arizona. That's all the way through March. We've got more. Give us a call at 536. That's an 800-536. Dax Lackey.
Ready to ride
Bernie, Texas. Black Magic, the unrideable.
Well, this bull is 10 for 10. He's bucked off everybody that's been on him on the tour for the last 2 years. Dax Lackey, I think he's got to get on the board.
From the Western Radio Company.
Because Chevrolet likes this one as well. He's a Chevy truck. Always
Let's make it happen right here.
Easy night. What a great kid. Comes from a great family. He's a senior in college right now, studying criminal justice. This boy is going to be somebody, America. Take a good look at him. Dax Lackey, remember the name. The only problem is we're not as proud of our score as 68. Only 68, but I got a pair of those. Get him qualified. Remember, we're just trying to qualify into the second round. Get him to the third.
And then the man with an 89% ride ratio.
This is Todd Steinbach. Our dog is
Todd Steinbach.
Champions. In the many that you have had at the ranch, this kid is just one of the many that you have trained. Now, what did you do to him to make him up and ride better than in Chicago?
Well, I sent him down in here and brought him into town early for some advanced training on posting and pushing. And Mark Elliott looks like it's going to work. If he got over that front, this bull has been ridden one time on the tour. And so he's the second guy to get behind. If you move over that front end, up on them legs, getting that daylight, that's the way you ride rank bulls.
Well, we're going to put him in the number 2 spot for second and third, and I say unofficially right now because they're changed over to the fat lady sings, and I haven't even seen the choir show yet. He's in there with a baby for Todd Steinbach.
Sir Barkley is the bull. Adam Carrillo rode him in Tampa for 90 points, but he hasn't been ridden since. He's thrown Mike Erickson, Buddy Gould.
Abraham, let's see what we can do with you for about 80 points. Got to qualify him out of the first round. When you're hot, you're hot. And this guy is hot. And then all of a sudden, a little easy gap, and he'll just slip off the side. Colorado.
Yeah.
This is the stockbroker, the investment banker. And another bull. I don't know if we're going to talk about this or not. We brought this bull in as a free-ride bull in Chicago the other day. He's probably one of the 10 rankest bulls in all of North America. They call him Sir Barkley. And Sir Barkley can buck. X55, Sammy Andrews. He comes out of Texas. And when this calf was born, his mother kicked his life tough enough to buck for the rest of his life.
Strung old Abe out.
Well, he did, and as a big man, this man will stand 6'1", weigh 185 pounds. Tough when you understand, gets out of position. We're out of it. All right, Jimmy, my man, let's go. Jimmy Morris, back to Oklahoma, and this is Parker.
Well, of course, the Wild Brahma Bull ride, and this is definitely a Wild Brahma Bull.
Purebred Brahman bull, and they don't have a lot of those. Basically, purebred Brahman cattle are easy to get along with. Not tonight for Jimmy Morris. Oklahoma will take no headlines out of this. If you're liking what you see at the Acme Bull Riders Only 1993 World Championships, hey, round 3 is on its way in Long Beach. Stay with us. We're going to come back and ride some more on Crunch Time. Welcome back, everybody. We're into round 3 at the 1993 Acme Bull Riders Only World Championships in Long Beach, California. If you've joined us, hang on. We're going to ride some bulls.
Yeah, the women across the country stand in line to get an autograph from this kid. Why? Because he's a nice guy, very personable, good-looking kid with a great deal of talent. I'm talking around there. Here you go, everybody. Our name is Bandit Tribal Team. You got it, Danny. We'll take you back
We broke his spirit and thrown him out of the arena half a dozen times in the last 3 years in Bull Riders Only, but this kid keeps coming back like a bad man. Can't get rid of him.
points. 82.
We'll take it to 82. I told you they were 80s or better. We're going to be 80s to the 90s. And hang on, let's do it again.
Guys, the most will tuck in South Dakota snitch it on.
As we get ready to ride another one for Roy Level, you want to think about this bull and what he can do. The third round qualifiers, we're talking about Jeff Cathcart, Mark Kane, Buddy Gold, the California Surprise, Roy Level, Todd Steinbach. And the West, Terry Don, Tom, Aaron, Dan, and Jerome Davis. Man, I mean to tell you what, we put some power on this time.
And ladies and gentlemen, we want to remind you to hang around and come dance with us tonight. All the bulls, the claps, the cameras, the personnel party, all kinds of hits will be there. You can come to the hands of all that.
He's a handful. This goes easy in the third round, but the bull was so weak in the third round that they put him in this round. Boy, something got him pumped up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
remember, normally Bull Riders only get right 2, hopefully to get 3. He's already rode 3, hopefully to get 4. You've got to qualify out of this round with your seated guys. We're talking about the 80s and 87 points is going to take him home.
If he goes all the way and wins it, he's going to have a pocket full of money because it's 15,000 to win it, plus what he's winning in these earlier rounds.
It can be anybody in the front. From Long Beach, we are ready for hot diggity dog. California is good to us.
Oh, look at these beautiful women. Woo.
There's one to be go. This is a money bull, Mark Kane.
We're back in business, and let's take a look at Atoka, Oklahoma. Little Mark Kane.
So you come to the dance tonight, the first
round.
old 2025 people through the door and get a free That's Country magazine.
This one.
That's Country.
In this little black
Cover on this time, Marty Stewart. Also, Carly Carter is
Whipped him down and pitched him out of there.
Not gonna happen.
Well, looked like when he come around that corner, he moved down in there a little too quick. You got to be patient when Bull's going away from your hand. If you get in there too quick, then you got to make a move out and get you back on that rumble seat.
Did that bull make his move at the right time? Was Mark ready for him? Had that been predicted?
Well, I think Mark just got a little hungry. He tried to move in there a little too quick.
Too hungry, too big a bite, and it cost him. Todd. Speckled Bull.
All right, my friend.
Name it any way you want to, but they call him Playboy 2. Dan Russell brings him in at number 8. Einsteinbach is 2 for 2. He's working hard for the qualifying here. Can you ride this one?
Oh,
jerked him loose, bounced him back in the danger zone, gobbled him up, and when he tried to make his move to get back up on his rope, it didn't work.
Oh, if we can get a stop action like that when he comes back off that rope, we'll show you what that rumble seat does. You want to stay up over that front end. That's where you got to stand up on them legs when they come up. You don't see enough daylight, and you don't hold that daylight.
There it is.
No, the next jump. Watch right in here. Here's when he gets a little behind. See how he slides back. The next jump, move it forward. Right here, he kind of gets down on his rump. Look right. See how he's back on that rumble seat, sitting right on the flank, and then you're catching that flank going to the right. The front end's coming to the left. You're riding the wrong end.
Well, the hip got him out the right side, and right side, left side, middle side, any side you got. He's not on the right side of the judges for this one. No score for Todd. Jethro, that's what we'll holler for. In the background stands Charlie Sampson. In the foreground, Jerome Davis. Archdale, North Carolina. The college champion. This is 117 from Sammy Andrews, Red Heat. This big bull got this lesson. I don't think he shares with everybody. This long-legged college kid is going to test his air. I'm going to have to find him, give odds right here. And give 3 to 1 on one side. But I'm going to go 3 to 1 that he's going to run.
He's got something underneath him that he wants to get tapped off with.
Man, did he make a good move to get out of that hole.
Going back to Arkansas and straight to Arizona. He did make the move. Oh, Jethro, nice ride, partner.
Boy, this guy is going. He's going to make a mark in rodeo.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lead round number 3.
He gets around his corner great. He's rolling that shoulder, moving out on that front end. Right here, he drives in there a little too far, cut the corner a little too much. Then he has to make a big move out. Bull almost wells him out of there.
He makes
but right here, watch him move over that front end spur, and then look out over that outside.
All right, it's the extra recovery moves of Jerome Davis and a pair of 888, put him at the top of the pack. We're going to be back with more of the Bull Riders only in a minute. Then it's the Terry Don and Tough Show. Don't anybody move. The match of champions is coming back to Long Beach. Welcome back, everybody, to Long Beach, but I want to invite you to the America West Arena, Phoenix, Arizona, on the 8th of January. What a beautiful place to be in the middle of the winter. Give us a call at 602. Either number. Call us at Dillard. Get your tickets. Bull Riders only. You better be there. The sun's going to shine, even though it's a Saturday night. It'll be dark. It'll be warm and beautiful. Back in the Long Beach Arena, we're ready to ride him again, and the match of champions is on its way. We've knocked him down. We've knocked him across the arena. But Terry Don West is the man we're talking about. And this is Air Jordan 783 of Western Rodeo. Take a look at the kid from Oklahoma. Take a look at the bull from Folsom, California. When the action kid comes up and Gary his legs. In the shoot a minute ago, this bull bucked him up and threw him down. He picked him up and drug him out. A little more tape. Dr. Skip Ross, our trauma surgeon from Cheyenne, just patches him up, bubblegum him back in there, and look at him ride.
Oh, that bull really giving him some hop and skip. But watch this, we call it the shock absorber. When he moves forward, stop action's up there someplace, and you'll see that daylight under his leg. Right as he comes around this corner, look, he has to jump back up on that rope, gets a little behind, and then moves back up there. Name of the game, you can't quit moving, and you can't quit moving forward.
Well, the name of the game of an 83 puts him in a third place spot. Jerome Davis in the number 1 with an 88. Rory Lemmel, hey, the kid from South Dakota, is in with an 87. Those are the point leaders in round 3, and it's not over. how tough it can be when you're trying to catch up with the number one man. Over $44,000 that he has won. Now, we are going to ease down anyone Jeff Cathcart. Urkel. I don't like this. He'll hurt you. You watch from Urkel. To make it all look good, he's trying to make up for the enthusiasm we lost during the Great Fires. The Sammy Andrews blow tonight, and Jeff Cathcart proves what kind of a man he is. Right about here, I'd have said it's history at yours.
Well, I heard the coach from West Virginia say today, the one thing about our team, we don't stop trying, no matter how far behind we are, and that's what Jeff Cathcart did. Just kept trying and got back in the middle of that boat.
Well, we're going to throw him into the top four with an 87. He is in the money. Jeffrey, nice going.
All you have to do is
This is Mike Christensen from the Acme Boot Company, and here he presents a pair of Acme boots to TUFF HEDEMAN and a check for $10,000. Well, I'll tell you what, that tough enough award was earned by the toughest guy in the business, 3 times champion of the world, TUFF HEDEMAN, and he deserves everything they want to give to him. What I want to give right now is the Kiss Buckle. This is the bull. Western Rodeos and Dan Russell. He ought to, by my calculations, ride this bull. I mean, I'm Sunday picnic.
You bet he should. He rode this bull before. In fact, he rode it at the Long Beach.
Right. What a superstar. Give him a Superman t-shirt for that one. We're going to hold Jim Grant and give him a dozen references. We're going to get one every time we ride.
Rode 85% of the bulls that he got on this year, and that's why he won the Tough Enough Award. It's the guy that rides the most bulls in the regular season in the second and third round.
Well, the fans at Long Beach are liking it. The little Giz Buckle bull from Dan Russell did the right thing. Now, this yellow bolly has got the buck. He's got the jump. Turn back to the right. Now back to the left. I don't think that we've got a bull in the pen any place that TUFF HEDEMAN can't ride. But when we get to the 4th round, after he was seated now, Harry Dawn had an easy one. Trying to make this one look tougher. And 90 points. We've got a new leader. The top 7. Let's go to the 90, then 88, then 87, the 82s, 3s, and 4s, and now down at the bottom.
A kid from Auburn, California, maybe.
Auburn, California. He's been number 1 for the world standings. He's been number 1 with our standings. He came out of 5th when we were in Southern California to jump up to about 2nd. Then we took him to Chicago. Didn't get him a taste. Now we've got him back his home country on the West Coast, and if he can be as hot as I think he can. Today, in 2 rodeo performances that I watched him at Lake Elsinore at the circuit finals, he rode the first one easy. The second one he had a little trouble with, threw him off underneath it.
He looks like a pig. He looks hurt
already, so he has had his day. Think about that. We're in the 90s.
But it looks just like a little pig.
The rise-ranked bulls. He's been over 93 times this year. There's only one guy ahead of him, and that's Cody West, who's got 5 90s. TUFF HEDEMAN made his third 90-point ride tonight. This guy can ride the double-ranked bulls, and that's why he's won so much money this year, because when you get to these final rounds, most all of these bulls are either a 90
Chevy Trucks would like to thank
to have the ability to
all of
ride.
you for joining us today.
Behind his hand, I see
And the Yankee Bull Riders of the supporting event at your Chevrolet of America
Not going to start with as tight a rope as he could. They've got him set to the best of his ability. That's a silver spur from Dan Russell. What Aaron Zenas has in the 90s, a lot of guys lack. He went he won a little back to top. Purdy, he slammed. This kid's born and raised in a rodeo family, and he's got the character, because he knows what it is to be slammed on a Saturday, be a champion on a Sunday, beat nobody on a Monday, and have to try hard on a Tuesday and run to nobody. He's had every facet of the rodeo world, winning and losing. Looks like the bull. Make this one look good for Cody Russell.
Going away from his hand, you're not getting about guaranteeing this off very often. He's tougher going away from his hand than he is into his hand.
Well, all we wanted to do is just get him qualified. Ryan Byrne and Lloyd Ketchum take the bull away. Aaron Zenas, I think you're going to be lucky. Be lucky to be in the 80s of any kind of notice, and it is an 85. He is in the money, not at the top, but he is in the money.
So if you want to take the time to get an autograph first,
Now, 11.
we'll be signing
Don't put a
autographs.
9 in front of that. It's not 9-1-1. I'm afraid to talk too much about Buddy Golden because of what I've seen him do today. When I see him ranked as the top 8 in the world, but in the Bull Riders only standings,
Here we go. Come on, Buddy Golden.
California's star is
Come on, buddy, get your tonight.
Yes, he is.
Just making him hang and rattle, try to get the whistle.
That's a double clutcher. I talked about it earlier. My old friend Hadley Barrett says that's the stutter step.
Ladies
Been on
and
3
gentlemen,
already today, and
I
4
want to say
tonight.
something right now.
You don't need that type.
No, you don't. Just gave us 79, close to the 80s. That's Buddy Golden. It's not over. It's not over by any means. The Acme Bull Riders World Champion Series at Long Beach.
Football players are receiving multi-million-dollar contracts. And the worst thing that's going to happen
We're
to them is
coming
a
back.
300-pound people, but that's not true. We've got
Hang on to your shorts, everybody. We're in the 4th and final round in the Long Beach Arena for the 1993 World Championships in the Acme Bull Riders Only Tour. This is Bob Tallman with Gary LeFew, and here's how it looks. Jeff Cathcart, White Lightning. It's a bad one. Here's the bull. Here's the bull. Blowout, Grasshopper, and Achy Breaky. It could be a match with the number 19, the Bucking Bull of the Year, and Terry Don West. Don't throw out Tuff Hedeman. Don't throw out Jeff Cathcart. Jerome Davis, the college champion. Roy Lemon, the kid from Mud Butte, South Dakota. Danny Wolf, here we go. Started off from Laramie, Wyoming, and Achy Breaky, number 3 from Sammy Andrews. Watch the big paint bull box.
Oh, he's getting back a little. Come on, Danny. Come on.
Hang on, kid.
Oh.
Did he make it? Did he make it? That's what we want to see. Did he qualify in the 4th and final round? He was seated in the first 2, coming to number 3, had to ride 4. They're going to score him. They're going to score him. The officials are saying yes, yes, yes. He's happy about it. We've put new bones, new teeth, and a new attitude in this kid with an 84. Maybe he's going to get a check out of California tonight. We're back to Mud Butte, South Dakota. Rory Lemmel and the dagger from Sammy Andrews.
Well, Rory's been riding better than I've ever seen him ride tonight. Just he rode that first 3 rounds like not being up, winning a bunch of money, but he has got his hands full here with dagger. This bull, I can't tell you the moves that this bull is going to put on you. He's going to turn, he's going to twist, he's going to spin, he's going to try to run you off that rope. You just got to keep hanging on.
Get up on your hand. No, that's what got him. Oh, he got strung out, bowed way back. I don't care. Rory Lemmel, wherever you go with a little mud on your face, don't feel bad about it, son. You rode 3 out of 4. Good bulls in Long Beach. Very good.
That bull, that very bull jerked the cowboy down. Those are bull rides.
All right, Jethro, I think Shaw Sullivan had it figured. If we draw you the right bull, we're going to let you win the money. Chevrolet is going to give you a little extra check on top of it. The All-Star Bull. This is Tumbleweed, number 129 from Sammy Andrews.
Well, Jerome Davis has got a bull that's got better every time he's bucked out. He's got in his rank pin, and he has got a handful tonight, but Jerome is a consummate rank bull rider. Oh, look at, you see that outside foot coming out?
Oh, ripped his hand right out of the rope.
He was right in the middle of him when he come out of there.
I don't believe that happened. As big and strong as this kid is, just to let that happen, and that bull just threw his upper body back and ripped his hand out of the rope. That hurts your body, but it hurts your feelings, and your biker won't be too satisfied. What are you going to do with the Bucking Bull of the Year? What are you going to do with 3-time the world champion when you match Tuff Hedeman and old BODACIOUS? J31 from Sammy Andrews could be the match of the night. BODACIOUS, he is the yellow wildcat. Let's see what the whale can do when he gets on the beach. Tuff Hedeman, I know exactly what his game plan is.
Well, if this bull bucks anywhere close to what he did at Denver, I don't know whether God can ride this bull.
Oh, yes. Well, you're watching God get on him right now.
I was just going to say, this is, Tuff didn't get along very good with this bull at Tampa when he had him, but
make it work.
Tuff has to come back on the ranked bulls. He's got him out. He's got him out. Oh, man.
Yes. Give him 100. Why can't it be the perfect ride? The tougher it went, the tougher it got, the better he rides. That is Tuff Hedeman, and that's why he is the superstar.
Oh, they're going to have to go something to beat that ride.
I don't care what you can run under anybody. Terry Don West, you've got your hammer cocked, but I think you might have brought the wrong hammer to California.
Oh, this is pure power against power right here. Look at the rear and kick and drop on this bull.
Look at this. Look at this.
That front end.
5 points from perfection. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in Long Beach, and it's not over. Terry Don's going to come back to try to beat him at 95 points. Three-time the champion of the world, and he is the Tough Enough winner for $10,000 tonight. Tough Hedeman owns Bull Riders Only, and now he owns Bodacious. We're going to be back with more of the Bro Crunch Time in a minute. You better be with us. Welcome back, everybody. The Pride of California is about to come alive. Number 11 is Buddy Golden. Number 14 is Pacific Bell. Dan Russell's all-time, many-time, award-winning world champion bucking bull. Buddy Golden is having the best year that he's ever had in his entire career, and I think it's just the start of a long run. Let's ride, bull.
You bet. 3 times Bull of the Year says it all for this bull. The bull has not been ridden at the Bull Riders Only Series. You've got to get over that front end. He's the one that tore the arm off of our world champion, Cody.
He's got him handled.
He's got him handled.
Yes, he's got him handled. The old bull may not have had the best night that he could, but he rode him. He rode the unrideable.
Well, that's what it takes. You just got to get the job done. I think you're right on the bull. He didn't quite have the night he did with Cody Custer.
Let me add this to Buddy Golden's career record. He has rode 7 bulls today. 7 bulls today in Southern California. 81 points is going to put him on the mark. We should get him a check. There is more. There is more, and it's coming. All right, everybody, let's jump down there and see what we can do for a 96. Tough Hedeman in the lead with a 95. An awesome, unbelievable bull ride. Danny Wolf at 84 looked good when he hung in there for the first one. 81, I can do it. But Gary LeVue, I think that what you mentioned to me off mic a minute ago is what our cowboy, Danny Wolf, did, a hanging on to achy breaky. It didn't look good. It wasn't the most powerful ride. But this pen of bulls has thrown a lot of guys off. He's liable to get a check.
He's going to get him some money. You bet he is. This is, talk about a handful. This is Aaron Seamus on 440 blowout.
Hey,
hop, skip, come around in that spin, string her out. He's done it to it, did it to him last year. He's done it to him again. This bull throws everybody off. He's got a weird style to him.
Well, remember what Aaron Seamus is thinking about is a world championship if he can possibly get to it. He wanted to be the bull riding champion, but he's second right behind Terry Don. What a year. Still a great Bull Riders Only champion. All right, Butch, come on, let's do something. This is Jeff Cathcart. But this is a bull, number 23, White Lightning to Dan Russell's. As big and strong as he is, you do not make a mistake. He'll set you up, tease you like a tetherball, and mash you plumb off the end of the rope.
You bet. Out of about 50 trips this year, he's only been ridden twice, once by Charles Sampson and once by Terry Don West. This is a bull you don't want to get on the end of your arm. Remember, the last ride, Butch got on the end of his arm when he come around. He wants to get out over that front. He's bringing him.
Oh. Look at him. And that old bull knew what he did. He stopped. He threw him off and said, here, take that. It's a live burial, and you're looking at a bull that'll weigh close to a ton, 1,900 or better. I want to say one thing about Jeff Cathcart. He might not have had the greatest season in the world with only $800, but in the final rounds here at Long Beach, he has come to the fire line, and he had a handful of gas in his can tonight. 3 out of 4. Padna, you rode him good.
Oh, this big white bull, he'll move across that arena, and then when he comes around, fakes him to the right, and then comes back that left. You see him get set down. He gets set down. He doesn't get up on his legs there. He tries to cut in what we call cut the corner in the back. That puts you back on that rumble seat, and that big kick and all that power pulling on you.
Oh,
Can't handle it.
Oh, man. Well, I'm glad that he threw him clear and got him out of there. There's the bubblegum chewing man. Tough Hedeman, 3-time the world champion, now at 95 points in the lead. Rory Lemmel, they're talking it over. They both had a great night. Tough Hedeman has had a great career and won a year at 93 at the Bull Riders Only events. He has done it. This is the man that is the epitome of all young men bull riders today. But here is the oncoming champion, Terry Don West, who moved by him, and he has drawn the bull, number 19, Grasshopper. The 1993 world champion bucking bull, Terry Don, Oklahoma, California, spotted bull from Dan Russell, and threw him off easy.
I don't know what that bull has, but every tough bull rider we've had on him, he just handles them with ease.
He must blow out of there and explode. That's what he did at the end of the second jump. And this is going to leave him breathless. Here it comes. Look at there.
He just eases you back off of that rope. They just cannot get on that front end on him.
That's the way it is after a 95. Nobody rode any better than Tough Hedeman in 1993 for the Acme Bull Riders Only. That's Long Beach, and we'll be back.
With the Roper Ride of the Night and my pick for Roper Ride of the Year, Tough, he had his best day. You did too.
Well, he's a great bull. Sammy Andrews, one of the greatest bull men to ever come around. I've had him 2 times before with no success whatsoever. I was able to keep my hand in the rope. That's the last 2 times I had him. He drops out of the air so hard, and he's so strong that he just pulled it out of my hand. I made a little adjustment towards the end of the year on my rope. And to draw him and get by him, just feel like the luckiest guy in the world, because when I first draw him out of the hat, there's 3 or 4 bulls that I would like to have had in that round, and he was certainly not my pick, but you don't get to pick, so you got to take it.
Well, it was magic. As we watched the ride, describe to us just how much downforce this bull has and what you had to do to counteract it.
As you can see, he comes up in the front end as high as he does in the back end, and it's straight up and down, and he's as he drops out of the air, you just got to let him have it. If you get a little stiff and a little tight, he's going to pull you out over his head and knock your teeth out. So that gives you the incentive to loosen up and just try to move with him instead of against him.
All right, well, terrific win. Back to Bob Tallman.
Absolutely awesome. That's all I can say about tonight's bull riding, Gary.
Tough. Bull riding is tough. That's all I got to say.
And Tuff is the man that took all of the money. Let's take a look how it actually came down at Long Beach. Tuff Hedeman at 16 grand with an extra 10 for the Tough Enough Award. Danny Wolf at second. Buddy Golden is in for third. This is the way it is for the year at over $45,000. Terry Don, Aaron, Dan Wolf. I'm glad that the Wolf Pup's in there for the big bucks, and Jim Sharp, the champion at the end. It's been a treat. You can't say a bowl of peaches, but the pits all fell out at the bottom. The Acme Bull Riders Only Series has been brought to you in part by Wrangler Jeans, our official bull rider jean. By Chevy Truck, our official truck that we drive. And Award Design Medal, the official buckle of the Acme Bull Riders Only Series. Shirts provided by Roper Apparel. For Gary LeFew, this is Bob Tallman. Remember to join us in Phoenix. That's when we kick off the '94 season of America's West Arena.